So for today's video, guys, we're um talking about similar solids. So similar solids are figures that are the same shape and have linear measurements that are proportional. So let's have an example to illustrate, to explain further. So let's have a problem. Side of the bases of smaller and bigger pyramids are 3 feet and 12 feet respectively. If the volume of smaller pyramid is 16 feet cube, find the volume of the bigger. So now that we have the information that we needed, so we just have to find the ratio or the scale factor of these two similar solids. Let's say this 3 feet and 12 feet, 3 12. If we reduce it to lowest term, we'll have a 1/4. So that is the ratio of the side length bases of the bigger and smaller and bigger pyramid. So now that we have the lowest term, let's go find the volume of the bigger pyramid. So let's say 1/4, 1:4 is equal to if the volume of smaller pyramid is 16, so let's say 16 over the missing, find the volume of the bigger one, so the missing, let's say x. So if we cross multiply it, 1x times 416 is 64. So now, so our x is equal to 64 feet cube. So now that we have the information or the volume of the bigger pyramid, so let's have it. So we can now find the ratio, or the 16 is the smaller pyramid and the 64 is the bigger pyramid. So if we reduce it into lowest term, if we divide it by 16, we will get the 1/4. Now to understand it very well, so there is a pattern in which we can let's say it's easier to understand. So since we are finding the volume, the ratio of the volume of smaller and bigger, just need to the 1 cube in 4 to the power third. So this, in that way, we can the simplified form of the ratio, in which the simplified form of the volume of smaller and bigger pyramid, we can raise it to cube, since we are finding the missing volume of bigger pyramid. So let's have another example. So the heights of smaller and larger cones are 8 inches and 12 inches respectively. What is the perimeter of a larger cone if the perimeter of a smaller cone is 32 pi squared? So let's go find the scale factor first. So let's have this the heights of two cones, 8 to 12, or we can simplify it to 2/3 if we divide it by 4. So to find the missing perimeter of the larger cone, let's put this 2/3 is to 32 pi, then find the missing one, or the unknown. So let's cross multiply. 2x is 3 times 32 pi is equal to 2x, then 32 times 3 is 96 pi. So we divide both sides by 2. So we can now have the x is equal to 48 pi inches squared. So that is how are you going to find the missing perimeter or the missing height of two similar solids. Just take the scale factor of the given information, simplify, and to find the missing parts, use the simplified form, and that's it. You can find the missing or missing perimeter or the missing solids, the missing volume or the missing side lengths.